My name is Soraya and I am a student from Universitas Negeri Malang. I am really excited to give you my short speech today. And please, go easy on me since this will be the first speech I ever do. Now, let's get to the main star of this speech. I'll be talking about anxieties in college students. Of course, I am sure that all of you are pretty familiar with this word, anxiety. But do you know what anxiety is? Do you know what does it feel like? Do you know how to cope with it? Now, we've all must have a nervous breakdown or feel self-conscious on some occasion. Let's say when you are having a big presentation in front of many people. Uh, in this case, your lecturers or your classmates. Or maybe when you are in the new environment when you don't know anyone. Or maybe when you go out on your first date. Of course, you will feel anxious at some time. Well, just like what I'm doing now, sitting here and give you my speech, I feel pretty much anxious and insecure with myself. It's because I'm really nervous and will be the first speech I ever do. Well, sometimes when you're anxious, your palms will start sweating, your body shakes uncontrollably, and you cannot think straight. And suddenly, a sense of weakness floats over you. These are symptoms of anxiety. The symptoms of anxiety also includes nervousness, unease feeling, a sense of impending danger or doom, sweating and trembling, inability to maintain your focus, uncontrollable worry, and you will feel insomnia at some time. As a college student myself, I have pretty much gone under anxiety at certain times. Let me see. When the beginning of the semester starts and the ending of semester is coming, I sense an anxiety feeling coming towards me. I feel anxious about the assignments, quizzes, and exams. I always think that I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. I always think that I couldn't finish my assignment on time. I always think that these assignments are too hard, or maybe if I finish it, I will have a bad score. The same thing goes for my quiz or exams. I always think that I'm not study well enough to have a better score. Um, this is really burden and overwhelm for me. Uh, all I want to do is just sleep and forget about all of the anxiety and stress I am feeling. I also always feel burden feelings in myself and think that my classmates are better than me. I got scared first without certainty of what I'm scared of. I always think that, oh, my classmates are go upwards. They are moving forward without me, and I always think that if someone is already better than me, why bother trying to do that? Uh, Sometimes I feel this way and I cannot even sleep. Yeah, I have like certain insomnia, or maybe I'm crying. I'm just crying without any reason. This anxious feeling when it is too bad, I feel like they are roaring up to the roof and I will be in bad mood for the rest of the day. Even worse, I will be bad mood for the rest of the week. Um, it is never stay too long. I mean, it's like having an episode in your life. These feelings comes and goes and never stay too long. But still, it is uncomfortable for me to felt that way. If you were having this kind of episode in your life, I would like to say welcome, come aboard in college life. So first, let's talk about what anxiety is for us, the college students. One thing you should know, anxiety is a common mental disorder that students face, along with depression too, but I'm not gonna talk about it now. College students are facing many changes in their life when they are entering universities. Changes in environment, changes in their friends, and their daily life could be the main reason for anxiety to happen. Uh, it's a normal thing to feel that way. Of course, change is a good thing, but sudden change is not too good at all because certain changes will having some certain effect on some people. Not all people is the same, and not all people facing the differences in their life with the same way. So it's normal to have anxious feeling in new environment. As a new college student, you have a transition moment from the high school to the college. You will think worst possibilities when you come to the universities. You will think about the bad lecturers, the bad seniors, how bad the orientation will be. Luckily for me, the learning systems are still online for now, so I still have my support system close to me, which is my mother and of course my close friends. But this online learning has negative effects for me too. Well, I couldn't get to know better about my new friends from college because we are only having a conversation via chat, so it is kind of stressful for me. Um, it's hard enough to make a new friends in new environment face to face. It's more harder to make friends only with chatting. I am anxious about the future when the offline class starts. I always felt anxious that I couldn't make friends or socialize better later in the college. I always think that, oh, maybe my friends in Malang already have some gang, they already have some team to make, they already have some circles, so there's no room for me to blend in with them. Having these thoughts, it's pretty gloomy, isn't it? Well, the stress from assignments and deadlines could be another reason for anxiety to happen. Well, speaking from personal experience, I always feel anxious when the lecturers only give us like a half day to finish the assignments. It's not like I'm complaining or something. It's a risk that I have to went through as a college student, but I always think that maybe they should be more understandable to us, the college students, because it's way too hard for us already. So, I have some solutions on how to cope with the anxiety feeling you have in case you are having it right now. I'm not an expert in this type of disorders, but I really hope that I can help you with my knowledge. I already do some research. First, you can try to eat more well balanced meals. It might sound simple, I know, but to make your body relax, you need certain nutrition from the food you eat. It helps you so much. Um, well, I'm not gonna lie, I like to eat junk food pretty much, so maybe that's why I'm still having anxiety sometimes. Okay, now the next step is you have to make sure that you get a healthy amount of sleep. I know staying up late is common for student, but please, if you love yourself, do me a favor and please rest at least 8 hours or so. I am a college student and sometimes I staying up late to work on my assignments too, but if I feel it is too much already, I will go to sleep and I will try to work the rest of it the next day, because in the end of the day, myself is more important. The next step is you can also call your close friend, someone who really understands you, and tell about your day. Um, I always tell my friends, I always chatting them, I always call them if I feel it is too much for me already. And I always trying to tell to my friend, please understand me if I started to ranting on the group or something like that. It's because I have to let it all out, or else I will be in burden for the rest of the day, and they are really understand with it. So my suggestion is trying to find someone who is in the same age as you, because they can more relate with you, they can more relate to the problems you're having, because you guys are in the same age. Try to be open up as much as you can. I'm not saying that you have to say and or you have to tell about all of your problems, no, but at least you have to leave that problems on your shoulder. Humans, we are social creatures, so it's completely normal to rely on somebody else when you think life is too rough. Try to be open up as much as you can about your life. I'm not saying that you have to tell all of your secrets to someone else, or I'm not saying that you have to ranting and telling about how miserable your life is. No, but I'm saying this so you can release your stress just a little, but it helps. So that's why I want you to find the support system that you feel comfortable with. It can be your family, your mother or your sister, or maybe your close friend who are the same age as you. It may be look tiny action, but it certainly helps. You can learn about your anxiety. Find some books, articles, or blogs from experts in the field. Giving your symptoms a name and taking the time to understand your thoughts and reaction reduces the power that they have over you. For example, I always give my anxiety a name as old friend because they come up really uninvited and they go really suddenly, just like that. So I will call them my old friend. And if it's too bad already, get some professional help. Don't be afraid. I know that Indonesians always think that the person who seek therapist or a psychiatrist are crazy. But come on, it's 2021 already. Do not sacrifice your mental health because of some people's opinion on you. What you do is for yourself and you have to cherish it. You can do it and I believe in you. Just don't mind about what people say. We have to break the stigma where people who are undergone mental disorders are being called someone who is not religious enough or someone introverted and never see the world outside. For every person is different and you can't label everyone as same. Maybe they have some uh, hardshipness in their life that makes them really hard to socialize or making it hard to open up to somebody else. I heard this a lot. Someone who is trying so hard with their mental disorders is being called someone who never prays. Or worse, the mental disorder can be cured by praying to God only. I'm not saying that you don't have to pray. I am a Muslim myself and I do my regular prayer every day. It's just that we need to change how people think. Praying to God is an obligate for us humans to do, but the mental disorder can be cured in many ways too, not only by praying to God. If you only praying to God but you don't have any uh, efforts to make your anxiety goes away, it will all be waste and you will never cured but for from your anxiety and it will be bad. Well, at the end of the day, all you have to is believe you are enough. Anxiety can be a burden, I know, but you can go through it if you believe and love yourself. Now you have a piece of new knowledge on what is anxiety for college students and how to cope with it. Just remember, you only live once, so you have to cherish it. That's all from me, and thank you. See you guys later.